course I do. Goodness, what's happened to you? Oh, come on. Let's get you inside.
I'm sorry. I'm just exhausted.
Yes, well, now you sit there. And I'll get us a nice cup of tea.
You know me.
Bea? What's happened? Now, come on. You can tell me.
I don't know. I went to find Debbie, but she wasn't at home. There was a woman there, a strange woman in my house, and she wouldn't tell me what she'd done with Debbie. Please, can you help me find Debbie, please? Can you help me find her?
There, love. There. Bea? Bea, have you escaped?
Escaped?
Never mind. I think we'll get you cleaned up and into bed. We can talk about it in the morning.
Can't we find Debbie first?
No, don't think about that just now, love. Come on. Come on. Oh, poor love. You're exhausted. Now, come on. Get some rest. We'll talk about it in the morning.
Good morning, Inspector Bridges.
Mrs. Davidson, this is Detective Adams.
How do you do?
How do you do?
Please sit down, gentlemen.
Well, I've no doubt you've heard that we located the Barnhurst prison van early this morning.
Yes, I understand the driver was killed in the crash.
Well, we won't know for certain until we see the PM report.
And the other officer?
Well, she's in a coma. She was pretty badly hurt. No one will say when we can talk to her.
Have you any idea how the accident was caused?
No, nothing we can prove yet.
I see. Inspector, I get the feeling that you've already made up your mind that B. Smith caused the accident in order to escape.
Could be.
Why?
Quite simply this, Mrs. Davidson. There have been too many incidents of women prisoners taking advantage of inefficient supervision, rioting, striking, escaping, and generally making our job that much harder.
I'm sorry you're so overtaxed, Inspector. If there's anything I can do to help, please let me know.
That's very kind of you. There is something you can do.
Yes?
I'd like a list of all Smith's relatives and known associates, particularly women who've been in Wentworth and are now on the outside.
People to whom she might go.
Precisely.
Well, certainly, Inspector. I'll get one of the staff to get the files for you.
Coming!
Mrs. Brooks,
Yes.
may I come in?
B. Smith. Yes, I remember her.
Yes. Well, she's escaped. And we're checking all her known associates.
What for?
She may try and contact one of you.
Oh.
And if she does, you'd be wise to have nothing to do with her.
Oh, dear.
Not to mention the heavy penalty you'd get for aiding and abetting an escaped convict. You know what that means, don't you?
Yes, I do. And I've no intention of going back to jail.
Good. So if she does try and contact you, you'll call us, right?
Yes, I will.
It's for your own good, Mrs. Brooks. People like B. Smith don't deserve to have friends. Know what I mean?
Yes. Thank you for letting me know. I'll be on the lookout from now on.
Dangerous and likely to use further force in order to avoid arrest. Meanwhile, a spokesman for St. Vincent's Hospital has said that the prison officer injured in the crash is still in a coma, though her condition is stable.
Oh, you're awake. Well, lunch is nearly ready.
Look, don't bother on my account.
Oh, it's no bother. Where are you going?
I can't stay here any longer. I've got to go and find Debbie.
No, Bea, you can't do that.
And you're going to stop me?
Bea, Debbie is dead. Debbie is dead.
You're lying. Tell me you're lying.
Now, why would I do that?
This is not true.
Oh, Bea, come on. Now, sit down.
Oh,
Listen to me, Bea. I'm going to get help. Do you hear me?
Please, it's not
Please,
true.
you stay there. I'll be back soon, but I'll bring help. Now, you wait there.
Come in. Mum, what a pleasant surprise. Come on in. Sit down. Is everything all right? I mean, you're not due to visit me until next month.
Yes. No.
What is it?
You've heard Bea Smith's escaped.
Yes, I have.
Yes, well, she's at my place. She arrived there last night. No.
I have to call the police.
I wouldn't have come here at all if I thought you'd do that.
What did you expect me to do?
She needs help, Mrs. Morris. She's sick.
In that case, I have no choice.
She can't remember anything that's happened during the last few years. As far as she's concerned, she's Mrs. Smith, wife and mother, and that's all.
If she had amnesia, why would she remember you?
Well, all I know is she remembered my old address, went there, and finally found out where I live now. She still doesn't remember me, just that I was a friend.
Why you especially?
All right. About 2 years ago, when Bea Smith escaped from hospital, I let her stay with me for a couple of days.
The police said she caused that accident. One man is dead and another one is critical. Mum, I have no choice. She's proven herself to be dangerous.
But she doesn't remember.
I must turn her in.
Then you turn me in, too.
I'll say that you came here as soon as you could.
And I'll deny it.
Mum, you're on parole. You know what'll happen.
Look, I'm not going to turn Bea in until you or someone promises they'll help her. And before she goes back inside. Because once she's there, she'll be on her own.
Lindy said you wanted to see me.
Yes, are you the grade 3 teacher?
Miss Harris.
I'm looking for Debbie. Debbie Smith.
I'm afraid I don't know her.
Well, maybe she's in another class. Could you ask around?
Well, there's just one grade 3, and I certainly know everyone in it. Are you sure she's in that grade?
I ought to know. I'm her mother. Look, she's been going here ever since she started school. Deborah Smith. She's 8 years old. Pretty little thing.
And you're her mother?
Yes, I thought I'd pick her up after school.
But school was out over an hour ago.
Look, she does go here. I know she does. I tell you, she goes to school here.
Well, why don't you see if she's gone home, then?
Debbie is dead. Debbie is dead. Dead, dead.